Okay, time to get this party going, right? You ready? Weights, light, medium, and heavy today. Make sure you have water and a towel. And it's always a good idea to hydrate before the workout and then during and after, of course. So hopefully you've done that. You're raring to go. We're waiting for Mr. Sean. He's coming out here in a minute. But we are going to start our warm-up. So let's take a nice big deep breath. Nice wide arms, right? We don't want to be, compressing anything. We're trying to spread these shoulders apart and just reach and stretch. Now pull your elbows all the way back. You feel a real pinch between the shoulder blades, and then reach the arms back up nice and wide. Spread your fingers. Take your gaze. You look up at the sky or the ceiling. Try to grow from the top of your head. And pull those elbows back again. You're doing this. Good job, honey. Okay, reach again. Woohoo, we're having fun. We're getting it going. Take those elbows back, squeeze. And do it again. And take your left arm down and let's just go over to that right side. Really, you can even enhance it by pushing out that hip if you like. And then let's do the same on the other side. And let's just go between the two. Nice and slow and fluid, right? Side to side. Sway those hips. Nice. One more. Okay, arms by your side. You're going to drop your chin and stay nice and broad through the shoulders and proud through the chest. Now take your gaze, look up. Take it and look at your left shoulder. Look back up again and check out your right shoulder. Nice. Now come back neutral. Still trying to grow and lengthen the body, but this time we're going to just drop that right ear towards the shoulder. Come back up and other side. Nice. Okay. Big deep breath. We're going to come into a full forward fold. You're going to relax your upper body now and just kind of let it hang where it wants to. If you want to support your upper body with your elbows on your thighs or head, you have the flexibility to get all the way down to a straight leg. Now let's really fill up the rib cage here. You take big, huge breaths. To feel the expanding of the upper back. Okay, let's take your hands above the knees. Help yourself come back up to standing. Nice. Take another big deep breath. And we're coming right back where we were. You're down here for 3 breaths, and then we're going to walk it out to a plank. Hands take baby steps all the way to the front of your mat, maybe in your plank. You want to have your feet, hip width apart so you feel nice and stable. And from here, we're going to pull through to a down dog. Let's start pedaling our feet so we stretch out the legs. Of course, you want to make sure you can see your arms through your peripheral vision here. You haven't pulled too far through. Let's hold one side down. And then switch, hold the other one. Nice job. Walk it into bear. Knees are just above the ground. And now put the knees down. You're going to take, I have to move it back a little bit. You're going to take your hands to the corners of your mat and draw the hips backwards. So again, it's not about forcing, it's just about lengthening. Now, once you get there, come back and pull it forward. And this time you're going to let the hips come down. Suck in your belly. And now take the hips back up. Right over your heels. You can always add that isometric pull so you really get into your lats here. We are going to be working them today. Suck in the belly, pull the hips forward, squeeze your glutes, fire them up, and take it back. Hold it here. Nice. Now come back up onto all fours. We're going to do a few cat cows. You go at your own pace. Something feels good and you want to hold it and just sort of hang out there. Just trying to bring some limbering movement to the body. Yes, it does. Happy Saturday, guys. Okay, meet me back in your down dog. So walk your hands forward. You can start in a plank and then pull through. Start both heels to the floor this time. Now from here, we're going to step our left foot up between our hands and put our right knee down on the floor. Now sweep the arms up. So we're getting a nice little stretch through this front hip flexor. So let the hips gently move forward. Nice. Now let's take the hands back down and come to a straight leg in the front. So drive those hips back. Toes are going up to the ceiling. And now bring it forward. Squeeze that glute in the back. Sweep your arms all the way up. And then back down. Drive your hips back, toes up. And one last time, just because we need it. Yes, it feels good. Really lengthen. Okay, come on down. Back to your plank. And let's bring the right foot forward this time. And put that left knee down. Sweep the arms up. Your shoulders are over the hips when you're in this position. And take it back down. Toes up, straight leg. You got it down, right? You know where we're going. Get it done. One last time. Maybe hold this one a tiny bit here, just a breath or two. Great job. Okay, back to your plank. And from plank, we're going right to down. From here, we're going to take baby steps forward. And probably find yourself somewhere in the middle of your mat. Just hang out in this nice pool. Should already feel different than the first time we pulled it down, right? You're getting a lot closer. You're not feeling such a big, huge tug back there. Let's cross the arms and stay here for 3 big breaths. And if they get closer to the floor, that's awesome. Okay, hands above the knees, come all the way back up. Nice. Around the shoulders. And let's just take a nice little sway. Let those arms just chill. Getting ready for our weight. Okay. I did not put my gloves on, so I'm going to go do that really quick. So, forgot about my head down glove. Okay, let's pick up the heaviest weights we have. My model here is going to start already because he's, no, those aren't the heaviest weights you have. But that was funny, honey. That was funny, honey. Okay. Got one glove on. You can start some squats just to get your body going. Maybe limit your range a little bit on the first while we're just beginning. You know, either way, it's important to do what feels right for you. This is just a guided class where, you know, we hope you're able to get the most out of it, but it is always important to listen to what feels right for you. So we've got our feet hip width apart. We're just doing some nice basic squats, nothing fancy. Driving your hips back as you come down, hollowing out the stomach. You want to stay really nice and engaged through your core. So we've got a nice little pace going. We're going to do 10. So we're almost halfway there, unless, of course, you started before me, in which case you're doing more than 10. Okay, 2 more. Last one. Weights out in front, 10 deadlifts. If you need to limit the range, you limit the range, right? It's all about your workout today. But if you can, keep those weights close to the feet. And we have 10 in total to get through here. 10's the magic number today. 10 of this and 10 of that, 10 of that. You got it, right? Okay, last 3. Already starting to feel a little body heat coming on. Of course, it's super hot out here. Last 1. Okay, we're going to take a little break. Put the weights down. Come on down to the floor. We're going to do a nice, slow Pilates sit-up. You ready? So extend your legs out nice and wide. Corners of your mat, because when we come back up, we're going to dive through the legs. We're going to keep our spine in flexion. You ready? Let's go. So start out nice and tall. Hollow out the stomach. Come down nice and slowly. The beauty about doing this is that it's still get to squeeze in this nice big stretch, take advantage. Now come back up. Tuck that chin, hollow out that stomach, and here's your big dive through the legs. Doesn't last forever though. Back down, here we go. Nice and slow. You really want to show a lot of control, because that's just engaging muscle, which is what makes us strong. Dive through, enjoy that nice little lower back stretch, and then come back out. Last one. Come all the way back up. Take that nice dive, and now come back up. Back up on your feet. Let's go. We've got one little pesky mosquito. Okay, pick up your big boy and girl weights. We're going to do 10 reverse lunges, alternating feet, starting with the right foot. So keep nice and tall through the core. Step your right foot back, come down into a lunge, and step in, and then just switch. So when you've done 1 on each foot, that's 1. And of course, we already know we're doing 10 of these. You be the judge of how far that foot goes back. You want to feel stable during the move, right? Trying to keep up with Sean here. Very easy feet. Now that I've said that, he's going to go even quicker. So when you're stepping back up, you want to drive the weight into the heel. So you're using the back of the leg and your butt. Okay, let's do 1 more on each leg, and then we'll call that 10. Nice. The weight's down just for a sec. Shake out your grip strength. We have holding the big boy weights and girl weights. We have a squat to a curl to a press. Right side first, 1 weight only. So you ready? Let's go. Curl it, turn and press it. Come back down. 10 on this side, 10 on the other. Should be able to get a good range in that squat, because now we're warmed up. Remember, it's only 10. You got this. We have 3 to go. Unless you're done. Speedy Gonzalez. Okay, put that big boy down. Mr. Sean. We're going to take it to the other side. You ready? Doing left hand now. Let's go. Don't worry, we do have a lot of upper body today. I know we all like working our arms and our lats. So we look good in all these summer clothes we're wearing. But this is great shoulder work, guys. You're getting in that nice little bicep. One more. Nice. Okay. Back down. We're going to do a little hollow hold before we transition to our upper body. Not that we're done legs. Don't get excited. Come on down. Here we go. Little hollow hold. However you want to get there. Like in the belly. Legs extend out straight. Lift those shoulder blades up off the floor and press your tummy down. Just hold. Arms are off the floor. You're really trying to lift those shoulder blades up. Tuck your chin. You can take a quick peek at that stomach and make sure you're sucking it down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Put your head down. Pull those knees in. Give yourself a bit of love. How good does that feel? Okay, rock it up. We're going to start with lat pulls. So whatever weight you're going to do, I think I'm going to use one of mine. I don't know if you want one, but I'm going to hold it like this. And come on down. Now keep your hips on the floor with your legs bent. The arms stay straight and the weight goes back. And then pull it forward. Try to pull the tummy in and the rib cage. Take it back with control and bring it forward. We're doing 10. We've got a little sequence here. We have 10 lats. Then we have 10 flies. Then we have 10 skull crushers. And then we come back and do it again. So I promise you, you will feel these arms tomorrow. But Sean will get us all loose tomorrow, so no problem. A lot of control going down. Don't let gravity take over. Keep those arms nice and straight. Okay. When you're done your 10, we're going to come in and do 10 flies. So whatever weight you're going to use, I'm going to go a little bit lighter. I'm going to scoot forward so Sean and I don't hit each other. So you start this exercise with your arms straight and your palms facing each other. You open out nice and wide and then squeeze and pull them together slowly. So again, it's just 10 of these. You got this. Use your breath. Exhale out as you're pulling them together. And try to be consistent with the takeout and the pull in. Try to keep the pace equal. That's just showing that you're in control. So once we've done 10 flies, if you're ahead of me, you can go into your skull crushers. Working our triceps. I have 2 more to do here. Nice and slow. Okay, change weights if you have to. If not, you've got your weights. I want them to, if you're holding two weights, let them connect at the top. Keep your elbows right over the shoulders and lift and lower the weights gently. Really slowly, and don't crush yourself, even though it's called self. So when you have two weights and you're holding them together, it makes the move a little bit easier. We're going to do this set of arms twice, as I mentioned previously. So the next time around, maybe we can try not to have the weights touch. Try to keep a nice loose grip on those weights, just enough so we don't drop them. No squeezing. Okay, two more here. Let's put them down, take a little break, maybe grab some water. We're going to do the same set again. So we're going to start out with our flies, or sorry, start out with our lat pulls. So let's get to it. Are you ready? Have a quick sip. Cheers, happy Saturday. Okay, let's go. Skull crushers. Lat pulls. So arms stay straight. Take the arms back and then pull them over. Nice and slow and in control. Especially when you're driving those arms back. Don't be quick. Remember, it's 10 reps. Yeah. Okay. Right into our flies. So you open up nice and wide. Maybe you're picking lighter weights. Really use your chest here to pull those arms together. So I've got 4 more of these, and then we're moving on to our skull crushers, working the triceps. We said if we're holding 2 weights, we're going to try not to have them connect. So here we go, 10 triceps. Nice and slow on the way down. And no movement at all between the elbow and the shoulder. That's really important. Really want to isolate that little muscle inside. Keep your wrists neutral. And whatever you do not squeeze the weight. Now, what's going on with your 6-pack muscle? Are you pressing it down? Once you've done your 10, get water and a towel break. And we have, guess what, on deck? Sean, can you guess? Your favorite. Push-ups.
Push-ups. Oh,
Woohoo! Push-ups.
I love push-ups.
We love push-ups. You know why we love them?
No.
Because they're good friends. Let's go. Get in position. And you know, I don't even have to tell you how many because I told you. Everything today is 10s. So it's 10 push-ups. You ready? Let's go. Okay. Well, I must say that was so fun. We're going to do it again one more time, but we're going to do some presses in between just because that makes it the last round of push-ups even harder. So, regular chest presses. Grab your weight. This time while you do chest presses, I'd like you to be in a bridge if it feels comfortable for you. So, bridge it up. Elbows come out to the side. And go back up again. Just 10. Not fast though. Really try to resist the weight as it comes down. Squeeze that butt. You're probably halfway. Keep going. Last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, put them down. Now, I'm not gonna lie. This is gonna feel good. And push up. You guys ready? We can do it. We can so do it. Let's go. Okay. That was a little on the tough side. Sean's visiting the deck. Okay, flip it over. Oh, we're going to do a hollow hold just because they're good for us. You ready? However you want to get there. So we lift the head up, we lift the shoulder blades up, arms come off the floor and lower the legs, hollow out the belly. Tuck your chin. Don't hold your breath when the work is hard. You got to breathe. Look at that stomach. Is it down? The shoulder blades a little higher. Work it. Challenge it. Don't go where it's easy. Go where you're not sure. 5, 4, 3, 2. Pull it in. Okay, we're going to loosen up this neck a little bit. So roll side to side gently. Okay, little hamstring work for us today. We're going to do the Sean, that we'll so much love. So I don't even know if we've ever made those. Have we? Okay, so we start out lying down with just a little bend in the legs. So get into position. Now you're going to connect your toes and your knees. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to push your heels into the earth. The second thing you're going to do while you're doing that is squeeze your knees even harder. And then isometrically pull those heels towards your butt. Feel that strong activation of the hamstrings and glutes. Keep that isometric pull. Take the arms off the floor. Relax your head to the floor and lift your belly up while you keep that isometric pull. Sorry, lift your butt up. Nice. Butt up, sorry. Squeeze your knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go to a straight leg. Lift your right leg up. Oh my goodness. Hold behind that leg. Does that not feel good? Nice little stretch for that hamstring. That is a lot of work, that exercise. Switch your leg. We're going to do it again. It's really, once you get your butt up, it's a 10-second hold. That's it. So let's start out again. Feet start out hip width apart, just a little bend in the legs. Toes and knees squeezing. Push your heels into the floor. Isometrically pull them towards your butt. Arms come off the floor this time. Float them. Butt up, count to 10 slowly while you squeeze your knees. 4, 3, 2, and down. Nice job. Bring both knees up and into the chest. So we're going to stretch out. So open the knees nice and wide. Hold them forward. So you're just making a circle with your foot. Feel good. Now go the other way. Okay. Roll it back up. Flip it around. And because Sean didn't do the 10 push-ups last time, we're doing them again. So blame him. Let's go. 10 push-ups, my dear. We're waiting for you.
Good. You keep doing them until I'm ready.
10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 8. 2. 1. There we go. We did that. Okay, so earlier I said we were going to come back to our legs. Now's the time. So grab a quick sip of water. We're going to do a one leg deadlift, starting out with a kickstand. So we are going to have 20% of our body weight into this right leg. Let's start. 2 weights in your hands, the heaviest ones you have. So whenever you're ready, pick them up. So we're going to kickstand this foot. So I've got my toes lined up with the heel of the left foot. Really try not to put hardly any weight into that leg, the right leg. And then come back up. Squeeze your butt cheeks on the way up. So we have 10 like this. Now you're keeping your spine long and you're trying to relax your grip. And remind yourself, I just caught myself weighting a little too much in my right foot. So be mindful not to do that. We want to put as much weight into that left leg as we can. Okay, that was 10. Really Speedy Gonzalez. Okay, stretch out your hands. Get ready, other side. This is my good leg. I think everybody probably has one leg that performs a little better than the other. So keep standing that left foot this time. No cheating, you know the drill. Last 2. Okay, now we have the wonderful pleasure of doing a full single leg deadlift. The good news is we're going to do a total of 10. So 5 on the left to start, 5 on the right. 2 weights. If you need to go a little lighter because you're taking all your weight out of this back leg and sweeping it back, switch your weights. Okay, you ready? Let's go. Pick them up. Left leg works first, so your right leg sweeps back. You've got 5 to do here. I want to see a lot of control, not so much wobble. Switch your feet right over to that right leg. Whoops. Don't do that. Okay. I think we can safely say we are done with our legs. Come on down. Excuse me. Cheers, guys. One last hollow hold. What can we do to amp it up? Keep that stomach down. That's all you got to do. Let's pump our arms. Good idea. You ready? However you get there. So, suck in the belly. Shoulder blades up. Chin tucks. Tummy down is really the most important. Legs are straight. Just breathe. Faster, go harder, faster, harder, faster, harder. Shoulders. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and done. Pull them in. Keep them together this time, and let's just make a nice little circle. Kind of like a little massage. We have bird dogs coming up. Nice and slow. So we're keeping with our 10 count theme today. So when we do the bird dog, extending right arm and left leg out, go out on 5 counts and come in on 5 counts for that fun total of 10. Yes, it's not going to be easy, but we're going to do it. It's all core strength we're building. So bend your leg, knees over hips, feet are flexed, arms up, palms face each other. So when we're ready, you're going to go back with your right arm and out with your left leg on 5 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and switch. Don't forget, you got to hollow out the stomach. Coming in nice and slow. You're going out on those 5 counts, so make sure you're counting because you're going to want to do this quickly. Just keep going from side to side. We're doing 10. Not easy, but it's so good for you. You know, that little pause at the bottom makes it even more challenging. A lot of side body work happening and obliques and your transverse abdominis muscles. Oh my goodness. How awesome are we? This is your last big effort today, so make these great. Get them done. Check it off your list. So I have one more on each side to do. Hopefully you're with me. Okay. Woo. Roll it up. Now the good news is it's time for dessert. Not the kind you eat. Stretching. Stretching in water. So we've got a full 5 minutes to get stretches in, which is fabulous. So we're going to start out lying down on our back. We're going to cross the right knee over the left. Bring the knees into the chest, and if you can, grab hold of the outside of each of your feet and pull them in. So you should be feeling a fabulous stretch right over that right glute. Keep those feet flexed. Don't forget to breathe. Oh, it's so good. And if you're not really comfortable driving the outsides of your feet, you can always hold your chin. I get a better stretch by holding it. Pull those feet in towards you. Maybe wiggle around a tiny bit. Just to switch things up and get a little deeper. Kind of just have to play with stretching. Okay, so uncross. Put both feet on the floor. Your legs are bent. We're going to do the figure four stretch. So your right foot flex, sits on top of your left thigh. Bring that left knee in towards your chest and the right knee away from you. This is a little easier because we did the first stretch before this one. But you really feel a nice release to that. Okay, when we set both feet down, now let's press the left knee over the right this time. Pull both knees in. If you can, you're either holding your chin or the outside of your feet. Pull those feet towards your thigh. Try to stay nice and flat on the shoulder blades and don't tense up your shoulders. Just relax and breathe a few more breaths. Okay, let's come into that figure four stretch. So your left foot's on the right thigh. Grab hold, pull in. Take that left knee, move it out. Okay, release both feet back to the floor. I'd like you to have your feet hip width apart and your legs bent. You're just going to let the knees fall to the right side. And it's not about forcing, just let them go where they want to hang out. And then bring them up. And maybe you bring them up one at a time, if that feels better. And then take them over to the other side. So you're getting a nice little release through your oblique, your side body. Take it back up again. And go the other way. And back up. And other side last time. Nice. Now, straighten out both your legs. Nice and straight. Bring the arms back behind you so it's a full body. You're pulling your body in opposite directions. Point your toes. Now, actively pull the stomach down. Bring the arms up. Lift your face up. Tuck in the stomach. Roll up. Spread those feet and dive forward between your legs. Now we're going to hold this stretch here. If you can, put your forearms down, relax your head, and take big, huge breaths into your lower back. So you should be feeling this. And also the hamstrings, right? Right? You feeling your hamstrings? Okay, 3 more big, huge breaths. And then we all get to start our Saturday. Okay, walk it back up. Nice job. Bring the feet together, pull them in, and come up onto your toes. Hang out here just for a sec. Get a nice stretch in those lower calves too when you do this. Okay, hips up. Look through your knees. And then one hand at a time, come up nice and slowly. One vertebrae at a time. So I'm going to have you round your back as you roll yourself back up really slowly. Nice. Now make a real proud chest. Keep the arms out to the side and up. And I thank you so much for your power and strength. Have a fabulous Saturday. Good job, honey.
Wow. Sweet.
Woo! Missed you guys. We'll see you soon.